I mean, yeah, I get this a lot as well, whether to invest or to hold. And I look at it very differently, Ashirwad, because my approach to the client is, are you considering Dubai real estate market as a commodity or a stock market? Then is the question of when should you enter, when should you not? But generally across the globe, real estate is considered as a long-term investment. We look at a period of about 5 to 10 years. And bet you, I can tell you, the property that you are buying today would not be available for much cheaper the cost in 2036. So if you're into the long game, there is no bad time to enter. Yes, there could be opportunities which could come during this conflict, but you should be financially ready. You should be cash flow wise ready, because I don't see a fully paid house being sold out for a discount. Yes, there is a geopolitical issue. Yes, we are under a threat of missiles, but people are living very comfortably. We are not evacuating. It's not like a war-like situation, which also shows us that how well this country is equipped. It's a very small country. Yeah. As compared to the superpowers who are fighting. But, they've been intercepting every single thing flying in the air. They've been able to manage good control. So keeping all that in mind, I personally feel, if you want to start, you might as well start now. If things get a bit slow, it could be compensated in a way of developers giving you some sort of post-handover payment plan, or could be some sort of a waiver. But I've never seen, I've since 2008, I've never seen big players like MR dropping their prices ever. Of course, there are some consideration that happens. So you can either wait for it to happen. Otherwise, if Dubai or UAE manages to get out of it very quickly, the prices are only going upwards.
I have 90% I agree with your view. The 10% opportunities that I'm actually looking forward to is those people who really will have a knee-jerk reaction, and they might, want to collect what they have. And
the panic selling more.
Yes. So that might happen, and that will actually
create opportunities for people. Some investors. Yes. Definitely cash-rich investors that we're talking about.
Two things I want to mention on this point. One is, history is the best predictor of future. So the last time this happened, when Emaar gave flexibilities, what did happen to the people who took that flexibility? They made killing.
Yeah, they made a lot of money. Yeah.
They made a lot of money, right? So that's number one. And I want to extend this to many other things, but I want to keep it also very short to give this point. The second point that I have, you have to also think, is this war for the world inflationary or deflationary? And you must know, with your money, what are you going to do before you take your money out of this market? So if you were going to take this money out of this market,
where do you deploy it?
Yeah. Put it in, bonds. What do you think of US dollar value in the future? What do you think of values going up or down? So you have to think holistically. As an investment advisor, as people's advisor who say, Ash, what should we do with our money? I say that there are less and less options which are safer than real estate.
I agree. Yeah.
Even if you protect your value here, it is better than trying to be very, very adventurous and do things, because you might lose a lot of value in real terms.
So you're trying to say, if you're trying to exit the real estate market, be very careful about what are your alternatives.
Absolutely.
Right? Because of course you can't keep the money in the bank, or you cannot keep it at home. Yeah. The money has to go somewhere. So before we consider some sort of a panic situation, it's an advice from you to evaluate the options, that if we take it out from here, yes, where does it go? Does it go in gold, which is at all-time high? Does it go in crypto, which is unstable? Or you're talking bonds? What kind of returns? The value of dollar? A lot of factors comes in, and I think
do what you understand very well.
That's interesting.
Do you understand gold very well? Do you understand stocks very well? Yes, please do it.
That's a nice advice for people who are watching.
Yes. Okay.